You know what nobody tells you about getting older? It can be the happiest time of your life, but most people never find that out. I didn't always feel this way. There were years, long, quiet years, when I thought the best of my life was behind me. When I looked in the mirror and saw someone I didn't quite recognize anymore. But somewhere along the way, something shifted. And today, I want to share what I learned. Not 5 steps from a book, not advice from a doctor, just what I found to be true. After all these years, I've lived long enough to have lost people I loved, to have made mistakes I still think about, to have watched the world change in ways I never expected. And through all of it, the grief, the beauty, the ordinary Tuesday mornings, I've noticed something. The happiest people I know aren't the ones who had the easiest lives. They're the ones who figured out these 5 things. So settle in, let's talk. Secret number 1, stop waiting for life to begin again. For years, I lived in the waiting room of my own life, waiting for the children to grow up, waiting for retirement, waiting to feel ready or rested or sure. One morning I woke up and realized I had been waiting for 20 years. The secret isn't to stop having plans. It's to stop treating right now as the rehearsal. This morning, this cup of tea, this conversation you're having, this is the real thing. This is your life happening. When I stopped waiting, I can't tell you how much lighter I felt. Secret number 2, let some people go and don't feel guilty about it. This one took me the longest to accept. I used to believe that loyalty meant holding on, that a good person stayed, kept calling, kept trying, no matter how much it cost them. I was wrong. Some people in your life are like a stone in your shoe. You've walked so long with it there, you've forgotten what it feels like to walk without it. Take the stone out. You don't have to hate anyone to let them go. You can love someone and still choose peace over them. The relationships that remained when I stopped forcing the rest, those became everything to me. Secret number 3, find something, anything that is just yours. I have a little garden, nothing fancy, a few pots on a balcony. But every morning I go out, I check on my plants, I give them some water, and in those 10 minutes, the whole world is very quiet and very manageable. It doesn't matter what your thing is. A garden, a crossword, a walk the same route every morning, baking bread on a Sunday. What matters is that it's yours, that it doesn't need to be useful or impressive, that it simply gives you something to look forward to when you open your eyes in the morning. Joy doesn't arrive in grand gestures as you get older. It hides in the small, repeating things. If any of this is resonating with you, please do subscribe. There's so much more I want to share. Secret number 4, make peace with what cannot be changed. There are things in my past I would change if I could. Things I said, things I didn't say, choices that went the wrong way. For a long time, I carried those things like stones in a rucksack. Everywhere I went, they came too. What freed me, and I say this carefully, because it's not simple, was accepting that I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. And that's true for you too. Regret is useful for a moment. It teaches you something. But living inside it, that's a punishment you're giving yourself for a crime the world stopped caring about long ago. Put the rucksack down. You don't have to carry it anymore. Secret number 5, choose who you become even now. People think that who you are is more or less settled by the time you're old. I don't believe that, not for a single moment. I became kinder in my 70s than I was in my 40s. I became more curious in my 80s than I was in my 20s. Every year, I am still figuring out who I want to be when I grow up. You can decide, even today, that you are going to be a person who notices beauty, who calls first, who says the kind thing out loud instead of only thinking it, who lets themselves laugh fully and without apology. That person is available to you right now. At whatever age you are watching this, you get to choose. Stop waiting. Let some people go. Find your small, quiet thing. Put down what you've been carrying and choose, even now, who you want to be. That's what I've found after all these years. If something here stayed with you, I'd love to know which one. Leave it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you'd like to keep having conversations like this one, there's a subscribe button just below. I'll see you in the next one.